people gonna stop messing around with this guy? He's gotta be stopped now.
Each night it grew.
Johnny, are we living in some sort of a computer simulation? A simulation, Johnny? To hell with the simulation question. I got a question for you, young fella. Well, aren't I supposed to be asking the bloody question? Yeah. Do you think that society is heading towards a fulfillment of some sort of plan, that everything's going to be better for everybody? Eventually down the track, that's what we're all working for. Do you think that's part of a plan? Well, we should be striving for some sort of betterment of society, with some sort of plan, yeah. Well, I don't think it's part of a plan. I think there's people out there that... What? Well, what do you mean? I reckon there's people out there who want everybody to work their ass off forever just for the betterment of themselves. Have a listen to this bloke.
Have workers become the bosses? That's what Gurner Group founder Tim Gurner seems to believe, and he told Financial Review Property Summit workers that this is a problem that needs to change.
I think the problem that we've had is that we have people decided they didn't really want to work so much anymore through COVID, and that has had a massive issue on productivity. Tradies have definitely pulled back on productivity. They have been paid a lot to do not too much in the last few years.
Right, yeah.
And we need to see that change. We need to see unemployment rise. Unemployment has to jump 40-50% in my view. We need to see pain in the economy. We need to remind people that they work for the employer, not the other way around.
Wow, unemployment has to jump 40-50%. What an admission. Gurner also said we have to hurt the economy to end the arrogance among workers.
There's been a systematic change where employees feel the employer is extremely lucky to have them, as opposed to the other way around. So it's a dynamic that has to change. We've got to kill that attitude, and that has to come through hurting the economy. The governments around the world are trying to increase unemployment to get that to some sort of normality. And we're seeing it. I think every employer now is seeing it. I mean, there is definitely massive layoffs going off. People might not be talking about it, but people are definitely laying people off, and we're starting to see less arrogance in the employment market.
Now, this clip has gone viral because rarely do you hear as explicit an admission that the interest of bosses is so wildly contrary to the interests of not only workers, but of the economy as a whole. Saying we need to ruin the economy, we need to increase unemployment by 40-50% so that workers know that it's the CEOs who are in charge, that the CEOs are valuable, and not them and not their labor. This is really done the rounds. What do you make of this?
He's an Aussie, I think, Johnny. Now, he seems to think that everybody out there has just got to work for him and do what he says and work how he wants everybody to work so he can make millions and squillions of dollars.
In my view, we need to see pain in the economy. We need to remind people that they work for the employer, not the other way around.
Oh, Jesus, he sounds an entitled sort of a son of a bitch.
When are you people gonna stop messing around with this guy? He's gotta be stopped now.
But Johnny, aren't we all supposed to be working at a better work-life balance and have a 4-day work balance and family balance and all that sort of shit come together to create a better life for everyone? This bloke has just fucking said it straight out loud that he thinks that's bullshit and he wants... So let me get this straight, Johnny. He wants to crush the economy, crush the working people, and that the stupid people out there have realised that, Jesus Christ, there's some sort of bloody... But Johnny, isn't that what you're supposed to do? People are supposed to do, they're supposed to work their ass off for years and years to lead a fulfilling life. And he wants everyone back working so that he can make a bloody $1 million. Shouldn't that be motivation enough for all these lazy bastards? Jesus Christ!